Okay, welcome to another edition of Everything Wrestling. I am joined by Hardcore Christopher. This is going to be our part 2 of... I can't do that, you got my battery down. But this is going to be part 2 of our AEW video. We're probably going to touch on more on that. But I just did the calendar search. And there is not 5 Wednesdays in January. However, we can still pull this 6-week tournament off and doing the finals at the pay-per-view, because the pay-per-view is not till the 27th of February. Mm-hmm. So, if that is what his plan is. Do you think that's the plan? I don't think it could happen.
I don't know.
I don't honestly think we're going to see it till mid 2021.
I honestly... Well,
they might start dropping hints about it, where they start bringing in more groups as trios. Not like form groups. I'm talking about bringing in new talent and have them as a group. And they announced that, say, Double or Nothing, they're going to crown a trios championship. So you're going to see more trio pops in and blah, 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 blah,
blah. Remember that Cody also announced the TNT championship way before it actually debuted, and it debuted.
He announced it on his social media account probably 2 months before.
So I would say mid to late 2021.
Yeah, and if this virus antidote works, we can start having a crowd as early. I mean, a decent crowd, not just a couple thousand people.
Well, wait, would Tony want to put the titles on hold because if the crowd is at full capacity, they would want to do Blood and Guts.
Yeah, but Blood and Guts is going to be completely rescraped.
Have that be for the Trios Championship.
So you're saying do a War Games style match?
Yes.
And instead of just having 10 people in this cage, you bring in, say, 10 different trios.
Yes.
So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21... So 30 wrestlers. But I know a better way to do it.
You always have a better way to do it.
Hear me out first. Have 2 concepts in one.
Okay.
You start with a over-the-top rope battle royal gauntlet style match. Well, you basically start out with 2 individuals.
Is this basically how like the Knockouts was decided? The Knockouts Championship back when it debuted?
Similar. But hear me out first. So you start out until we are down to 3 teams. Or 3 individuals. If it comes down to, say, 2 of the same team, then the one prior to him being eliminated will get back in the match. And so we have 3 teams that enters Blood and Guts.
Okay.
So you basically start out with 2, and then every 90 seconds to 2 minutes after another individual until all 30 men is in this match. The cage will not lower till we're down to 3 teams. You go to whatever ring you want during the Battle Royal process. Now, once the cage is lowered, normally it will be surrender or submit.
Roof or no roof for the cage?
I think Cody will do a roof. But in this instance, they will have to have a referee in each ring.
That can be done.
Because it was done in 98.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I would explain that in a minute. That would give us something more to talk about. In WCW in 1998, they did it, and I will explain in a minute. But let's finish this. Instead of the first 10 wins, you eliminate your teams. You go from 3 to 2, and then you have your champion.
Now, do all 3 members of a trio have to be eliminated, or is it just when one person...
I like your version better. I was just going to say 1 pin, your team's out. But I say every member have to be eliminated. Instead of the WWE versions that if you...
They didn't start doing that until like...
But it sucks. I will agree that everyone should be eliminated. That way, they still have a fighting chance until all the members of the team's out. Okay. So then that's when basically Blood and Guts begins, when we're down to 3 teams. So you asked me, when I mentioned a referee in each ring, you go, that you looked at me like, has that been done? It has. In 1998, we had Team NWO, Team Wolfpack NWO, and Team WCW. However, Roddy Piper made a comment, there was no teams there because of what was at stake in this one time, and it was a final double ring war games for WCW.
Was Piper the commissioner at the time?
Yes. But we had Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, and Stevie Ray representing NWO Hollywood. We had Nash
Hall,
Luger, and Sting representing the Wolfpack. We had Piper, Warrior, and DDP representing WCW. Hogan and Warrior got out of the cage. Hogan was a chicken, ran for his life. Warrior tore up the top of the cage to get out.
What do you mean he tore?
He literally grabbed the top of the ceiling, used his feet to the corner side to get out of the cage. After this video, I will see what time it is, and I will see if I can find it so you can watch it. It's hilarious. Because Hogan was afraid of Warrior. There was actually a spot in this match where, see, in WCW, they did this, well, they filled up the ring with smoke. Warrior
that was Renegade's last actual appearance. That was not the Warrior.
So you're saying the one that was in the ring was actually Renegade?
When the ring filled with smoke and Warrior first appeared and then he left. That was Renegade.
Okay, well, they made it appear that the smoke entered the ring.
That was also when Davey Boy Smith got his back injury.
Yeah, but they made it appear that the smoke filled the ring and the Warrior was there. Smoke filled the ring again after the NWO was beating him down, and then he vanished, and then he comes out running into the ring. But in this one instance, the winner of the match, basically the one that got the fall, this is why Piper said there's no friends, no teams. The one that got the fall got Goldberg at Halloween Havoc.
Oh, good Lord, that's like pick your poison.
Yeah, well, the guy that actually won actually came an inch away from beating Bill for the first time. Have any ideas who it might be?
It wasn't Mongo.
Remember, I told you who was in the match.
Brett. DDP.
Yeah. He moved out of the corner when Goldberg went to run and do the shoulder breaker. And Bill hit the...
Diamond cutter?
No, Bill ran into the steel pole of the ring.
Oh.
And for a lot of the rest of the match...
Hey, at least he didn't knock himself goofy.
So, yeah, they can do the 2 ring with 2 referees in one in each ring. But with that said, I was going to touch on the NWA real quick. You want to?
It sucks!
And that's all we're going to say. Till we meet again, keep it 2020.
Actually,
wait,
everybody pray for 2020 to be over.
Actually, let's keep it 2021. Maybe it's better. Cheers.